cold today, isn't it, Ash?
Just a little bit.
What day is it? Wednesday, January 14th. Happy birthday, Blake. Not that he watches. My friend's son is 22 today. He's 8 weeks older than Ash, so that means it's 8 weeks to Ash's birthday. Yeah. Woohoo! Right, we gotta go to Pete's doctor's office, pick up his prescription. Look at that ice. Yeah, it's definitely half a day. There's so many kids and so much traffic.
I don't remember having this many
No.
half days when I was in middle school and high school.
No. That girl's still in her pajamas.
Just went over that big pothole. I always like cringe when I go over potholes. And
just in case you catch it with a...
Not that me doing that will help my car at all.
No. Anyway guys, we will touch base with you in a bit. So we're just running over to Staples. Seems to be a lot of people around today.
It's not holiday season anymore.
Haven't been to Whole Foods in like 8 months. I went 2 or 3 times when it first opened. And we've gone around the back here to Staples. I don't like coming back here, it's very sketchy. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. It's now 7:45. Pete is just leaving work. He had to stay late to get a job finished because tomorrow he's going on to another place and he needs to get it done. I have just come upstairs. Katie left and I went in the office and did a bit more inputting on the basketball, but it has not been a good afternoon. I was going to stay down there and try and finish the basketball stuff, but to be honest with you, I just wanted to come up here, have a cup of tea and relax. I'm also freezing cold, but yeah, Katie was not well behaved at all. It was a tough afternoon, and I'll just leave it at that. Louis having a snooze. He's just had his dinner. Roxy's just come to lay in front of me, and I have made myself a nice hot cup of tea. Ash and I went out this morning, did some errands. We didn't even go for coffee today. We went... Oh, I had to go over to Staples to get... I need a new stamp pad for when I stamp the backs of the checks to put in the bank. Our other one was all dried out and I put ink on it the other day and it caused such a mess because I guess the pad had dried out that much that the ink that you were putting on it wasn't soaking in. It was sitting on the top. So I had to put the basketball checks in and they were a right mess. I had ink everywhere. So I went and got that, and then I got the agenda for the year because there is so much going on right now that I feel a little bit frazzled. I'd written the company I ordered my planner from and said, can you just give me an estimate of when it will be sent out? Because I haven't heard a thing. And they wrote me back yesterday and said, I wrote them 2 days ago. And they wrote back yesterday and said, it won't go out probably until Thursday. And then you've paid for 3-day shipping, so you'll probably get it next Wednesday. Went online to have a look today to see if they'd even processed my order yet. And they finally have sent it to print because I'm only having my name put on the front and the picture on the back. But I guess it's taken a bit longer. So hopefully I'll get it by the middle of next week. What else have I done? Ashley's waiting. She ordered some elf makeup the other day and she's waiting for that to come. But it's been sitting in our post office since this morning because she did the tracker thing and it said it could take another 2 days. The post office is right down the street. You know, it's too bad we can't just go pick it up. Waiting for Pete's boots as well. Pete went back to Timberland, I told you guys, because he went back with the half a size smaller because he said those were better in the end. And they didn't have any in stock, so they had to order them now and they're going to ship them out to us. So we have snow in the forecast for next week, so hopefully they'll come in time. He should have just listened to his wife, but no. What else have we done today, Louis? I went into this dollar store, right, with Ashley. It's around by Staples, never been in it. So Ash and I went in today and it says Dave's Dollar Store. I didn't see anything for $1. Everything was $1.29 up to $14.99, $15.99, $24.99. I'm like, what kind of dollar store is this? And then I didn't like it because they had, you know, the packets of Sweet and Low and Splendor. They'd obviously bought like a massive box or a massive pack and they'd divvied them up in these little plastic containers and they were selling little plastic containers with about 8 or 9 in. And I'm like, no. And then they even did the same thing with, you know, when you can buy those big bags of sweets and stuff with Snickers and all those mixed ones. They had like baggies with a few in of those. And they were selling those. And I thought, well, that's really odd. I said to Ashley, you know, it's the first time I've been in one in a long time over here because there's none around here. And it'll be the last. Not one thing was $1. So how can you call it a dollar store? Could call it a $24.99 store. After that, we went over to the Irish deli, got some lunch. I just had a bacon and egg sandwich. Ashley had a chicken sandwich. Came home and ate, but I said, you know, she said we can go to Starbucks after Katie leaves if you like. Instead of going for coffee, I'm having my tea. I have no idea what to do for dinner. Probably eggs on toast, to be honest, because now it's, by the time Pete gets home, it'll be a little after 8. He can have chili if that's what he wants, but I think I'm just going to make eggs on toast, or maybe beans on toast. Mum and I were talking about, Mum had a jacket potato with baked beans on yesterday, and I was talking about how I forget about some of the things like that we used to have, and you make a meal out of them, and they're really good, which brought me on to, I love tomatoes on toast. You know, like the stewed tomatoes. So now I want to go to the grocery store tomorrow and get some of them. Just the simple things. I've talked about this before. The simple things in life. Simple things for dinner. It doesn't always have to be like a, you know, a meat and 2 veg or whatever. Talk about that. I could go for a nice roast dinner about now. I could click my fingers and some dinner would appear. Dream on, Sue. Dream on. Do we have any... Oops, someone's dropped the camera. Do we have anything to add, Roxy? Do you have anything to add? Is that Pete? No, it's not. It doesn't sound like him. Oh, I know what I want to say. There are a couple of channels. Now, let's see if I can find them without much to do. They look kind of spooky in this light. Ooh. A couple of channels I just want to mention because they are getting close to goals and set themselves some goals. And I follow them on Twitter, so I retweeted the links. But Helen, I know I mentioned Helen's channel the other day because she was one of the ladies that was at the Liverpool meetup. But she is very close to 1,500 subscribers. I'm not sure where she's at now because it just says 1K. Doesn't give you the actual... Does anyone else know? I don't know. It doesn't show you the counts anymore. I mean, if you hover over her name, it'll say the number. Anything under 1,000, it'll tell you the exact number. But anything over 1,000, it just says 1K until you get to 2K. But yeah. Helen does vlogs and she does beauty videos and all sorts of things. She did Vlogmas. And she is very close to 1,500 people. So if you feel like checking Helen out, I'm sure she would totally appreciate it. Whoops. And then I wanted to also mention Victoria. Let's see if I can find her channel. Here, Victoria did the challenge, the No Mirror Makeup Challenge. She said she was inspired by Ash, and you should definitely go check her out. And her channel is Victoria British Boutique. You can check those two out. That would be perfect. It was so cute because she was talking. She was doing the No Mirror Challenge, and then she said this was inspired by Ashley, whose mum was behind the camera. Thanks, Victoria. I was, you know, doing my comments behind because I was filming it for the vlog as well, and then who was inspired by Claire over at the other side of 30. If you haven't seen Claire's, you have to go watch Claire's too. It's so funny. She just makes me laugh. I showed a clip in it in the video the other day, but the video entitled Angry Brow will have Claire's link to her channel if you want to go check her out. Alright guys, Ash just came in to show me something she had found. She's cleaning up her room and I hear Pete wandering around downstairs. He just walked in the door. It's 8:01, so we're going to end it here for the day. I just want to say I hope you all had a fantastic Wednesday. Whatever you did today, I hope it was a good one. And we'll see you tomorrow. Just 2 more days till the weekend. Take care now. Bye. Son's, my friend's... I didn't think so, but there again. I was on the wrong side of the street.
How do you get in there? I just cut it off.
Oh, you cut it off?
Yep, it's on now. You said it before I even put it on.
Can't even think straight. Just want to say, I hope you all had a wonderful day. Whatever you guys